button so we can help spread this content, and it'll help push it through the algorithm, and it'll give YouTube a reason to help spread this to more users or to more viewers and allow us to get a wider viewing audience. I want to thank everybody for tuning in as it's the end of the week right now. So good early after or mid-afternoon, 2:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, October 20th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So what we see right now is the Dow Jones CJ2 pilot welcome in, and I'm going to get through this. And if you see this afterwards, just please make sure to hit that like button. If you're tuning in now, I greatly appreciate you taking the time to come on in and at least take a look. Sam, Mark, good afternoon. Welcome in. So the Dow Jones is down 194 points, about 0.58%. Dow Jones ending the week on a bearish note. We have this death cross that looks like it's going to try to go to completion here unless we can get a catalyst, but so far we're not getting that. Mark, good afternoon to you, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if we continue moving, our next main support area here is going to be 32,580. So that's what we're going to see if we can catch a support. The problem is, though, with this death cross, it looks like we'd get a little bit more of a retracement here. I think this cat, I think the yellow or the orange cat that was getting abused wants some food here, and I feel bad that I got it. Let me go see. I feel bad for this kitty. I built it a house. Hi, kitty. You want some food? Hold on, everybody. I apologize. I'm going to get this cat some food. I really do apologize. Where'd you go, kitty? Oh, come here, kitty. Ryan, great. Yeah, good kitty. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm sorry. So I just wanted to get that cat set up. It's been raining here, so I have a house that I put out there for it. Are we going to FOMO on FOMO Fridays? Well, I would like to buy some stuff, but you know, it's all about the ones watching at night and all about the interest. You know, I do what I do, but we will definitely talk about that tonight. So I'll get into the comments in just a sec. I seen somebody send a donation that's unbelievably awesome. You have no idea how much that means to me. I'll get to that in a sec. But with the Dow, 32,580 seems to be on tap. And then if we were to break that and not able to hold, because you could still say we're on this inverted head and shoulders still. As long as we don't breach, basically, I mean, we're coming down pretty far now. But we're about to come down to this inverted head at 32,847. If we invalidate it by coming to 32,580, this dot cross very well could play true. And you could find yourself down at like the 31,000 area, 30,880. So pay attention to that. DXYs continue to be relatively flat here to end the week. 106.05. We're still riding the 20-day. So we're still waiting to see how we pull down. Sam, thank you so much. $19.99 donation. Said, happy Friday. Thanks for your hard work. You are so welcome. And thank you so much for paying it forward with your hard-earned money. I really appreciate that. So, and if we do hold the 20-day and reverse back up, I still think there's a chance we can come up to that 109 area with the US dollar. But if it is time for it to reverse now, because we have fallen below that rising channel, it's just we do have what looks like a little bull flag here that should bring us back up. It might just be designed to retest the 107. But if this invalidates and starts to break down any farther, let's see if we can hold the 200-day around 105.70. If that breaks, it might be a case of look out below. And then you'd have 104.67, and then after that, you have those two stops, and then it's an entirety reversal. It's just if you come down here, you could technically retest the breakout of the top and say we're building a cup or the handle on a cup, but it's going to be tough to push it any higher if it does break past that especially that 103 spot 52. You really don't want to lose 104.67 at worst case scenario. 10-year yield down 1.22%, down 0.06 basis points to 4.93. It actually did hit 5% for just a moment. Now it's trying to consolidate, or 4.998 it hit. We're trying to consolidate on the 20-day. If it holds this, this is where we can certainly push up here. Sam says, I'm a great humanitarian. Thank you, Sam. Miss Vicky, welcome in, love. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, FOMO Fridays. For anybody who's in here right now, I'm going to, real quickly, there's two that I want to purchase while you guys are in here. So, I'm going to do, real quickly, so if you want to do it with me, I want to do $50 in algo. And, the same in Corium and Solo. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to sneakily do this on the side as well. So if you see me looking down, don't worry. I just have my phone. So if you want to join me, please join me. Let me know in the comments if you're going to buy Algo, Solo, or Corium. With Algo, this will bring us up to about 7,200 total tokens now, which is amazing. Crude oil, we're down 1.37% to $87.92. And we'll talk about this more tonight. I just wanted to get a few of them. The ball rolling, the Sioux still part of it. 37 people here now. Holy smokes. 26 likes. Please make sure to hit that like button. It will help us push through the algorithm. Yeah, I'm just doing the algo. And then we've got, I'm in a hurry today just because I got to go get the kids shortly. So we're running out of time here. We got about about 15 minutes here. So crude oil, though, I want to get into that as well. But with the U.S. 10-year, just remember, we're looking for the first push to 5.07. And this very well could build a nice flag here. We broke the old high, that double top formation. Now we very well could consolidate the 4.88 like we are, and then bounce out of here. And if we do bounce out of here, 5.07, it'll come up higher than that. That's just our lowest entry there. We're still forming a nice move up, in my opinion. Crude oil at 88.05. A little consolidation today, which to us, if you're watching, it's not a surprise. We have a golden cross. A lot of times you have an overrun here in the 4-hourly. Doesn't mean it's anything worse than maybe coming down to 86.68. That's to be determined, because right now you can see $87 is the 20-day. So if we do lose $87, maybe you roll down there. But we do have a nice W reversal, so we can pay attention to that aspect. So I do feel like in the time coming, it'll be at 93 or maybe a little bit higher here. So actually about 109 when it's all said and done. I think at an 85% probability. Gotta love the workers, huh? Then we've got the gold silver ratios at 84.797, down 0.91%. 77.5 cents it's down. So yeah, just let me know if you joined in on Corium, Solo, and Algo, just out of curiosity. We do have a long leg doji here. Tanya, welcome in, my birthday sister. Sam, I appreciate you tuning in to buy Algo. Julie, welcome in. Juju. So I gotta walk back and forth because my son's by the door. But anyhow, we have this little bull flag. Well, he's not by the door, he's in his room, but I'm trying to walk over here because of the noise. But 87.46 was our resistance right now. We're going to see if we have to come down any farther. This very well could be a fake out move, how it was coming down, and now it's starting to reverse back up. We have a golden cross. We're trying to hold the 20-day. So that's what we're looking at right now. If we want to break out, we're going to try to push past 87.46. It looks like it very well could be consolidating for the next move up on the gold-silver chart. Gold's at $19.80 or up $6.96. Still under a lot of pressure, even though it rose up, because we've run into this huge resistance here at about 1975 area. We're slightly above it, but that's a big resistance area that we're gonna have to break to hold. And then our technical move up should be right around 2009. It almost hit the technical breakup out of a push out of the structure, and it almost hit the move down. It didn't quite hit either of them, so we were within 25 bucks each way, but it hasn't hit the target on each side. But the fact we broke back up out of this, it could show a sign of strength. Kyle, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in. So pay attention to that with the gold chart. We're looking to see if we can maintain a breach over this about 1975. To close the week at 1975 or higher would be a sign of strength. B2 gold retraced a little bit, but it's only because it hit the 200 day in the daily. So we very well could have a pattern reversal starting here. We're over the major resistance, back into the descending formation. So now you could have a support floor at 318 if it holds. We'll know that in the 4-hour time frame. But we would need to see, because we're attempting to have a golden cross here. So if we can get supported at 329, that would be huge. Or just a main hold here at $3.19 could prove that a pattern reversal is already in the making. And then you could support that V-shaped recovery as a support hold if you can hold the areas I talked about. And if that's the case, we've lost the lower chance of buying there. And it took the 25% route to bounce back up. And that would only be able to happen if the DXY was down, and it's down. So the silver up 1.41%, which is moving about 4 times the clip of gold right now, which is why the gold-silver ratio came down a little bit. It was up to as high as 86 to 1 yesterday. But silver, same spot as gold. It has an attempt here to try to reverse this fortune here, because it's now silver's put in a golden cross in the 4-hourly. We're going to try to hold up here, even if it's where the pattern is down here at 22.50. It's going to try to hold one of two levels, that $23 mark roughly, or 22, we'll say 22.50 because of the formation. But if we're looking for a complete reversal, at some point we're going to have to hold and push out past the $23 mark. Other than that, the total crypto market cap came up to 1.122. It almost hit up here at 1.138, but not quite. The thing is, though, is now we could be putting in a reversal on an attempted start at a golden cross in the daily. It's the first layer of a bullish cross, but it is in the daily time frame. And as we know, we had a golden cross in the 4-hourly, which allowed us the momentum to push out. Right now, I would expect nothing less but for this to dump out here at the end of the day and come down and retest that 1.075 area. But that's just me. I could be completely wrong. Is Buggus still in the room? Okay. We've got, and then real quickly here, I just wanted to show Bitcoin up 776 points. It's up 2.76%, and crypto caught a bid here. Crypto caught a bid. I'm sure a lot of it was on the news that the SEC's conceded here against Ripple, at least when it came to Bradley Garlinghouse and Christian A. Larson's for the trial in April. But as we know, they already ruled everything else, not securities, programmable sales, and retail sales. So the only thing they had left to grasp on was institution, and now they're off the hook. So we'll see what happens here, but it's caused crypto to have quite the rally here. And then on the facts of some of the news that the Bitcoin ETF is not too long away, that they should get some kind of word here, at least sometime near early January at the latest. It's allowing people to start to spiral in here. Like I say, when everybody tells you not to buy an asset or a class, that's the time you really want to pay more attention to it. So we've done our due diligence here. If you're looking for XRP, I've done a beautiful update before this, and it'll give you everything you need to know. Just go take a look. And other than that, I just want to read this real quick. And I appreciate everybody for being here. I really do. Almost 40 people here. 39 people, 39 likes. What can I say? That's a nice show of support here. But I don't want to keep you much longer. I'm going to do the kid stuff and yada, yada, yada. But I want to read this real quick. Let me know what you thought of today's midday market report, by the way. Yes, no, need to do better. You like what you're seeing? Market slump at midday amid rising worries about fighting in the Middle East. U.S. equity sank at midday on Friday, October 20th, 2023, amid rising concerns that the fighting between Israel and Hamas could escalate further. Gold and bond prices jumped as investors moved money into what are perceived as safe haven investments. Solar company stocks plunged after SolarEdge Technologies warned about a third quarter profit because of a drop in its European business. The S&P 500 slid for a 4th straight day at midday amid rising concerns that fighting between Israel and Hamas, that's been continuing for almost 2 weeks, could escalate further. The Dow and NASDAQ also fell. Oil futures rose as worries climbed about a potential reduction in Middle East supplies. Gold and bonds prices jumped as investors moved money into so-called safe havens. We talked about SolarEdge. Shares of rival Emphas Energy and others in sector sank as well. So basically the point is energy sank. Regional financials, RF shares plunged as regional bank missed profit sales and interest income estimates and deposits declined. Shares of SLB also dropped after the oil field services provider reported a second consecutive quarterly decline in North American revenue because of reduced drilling activity onshore and in the Gulf of Mexico. American Express shares tumbled as the credit card provider raised its provisions to cover for customer delinquencies. Merck shares gained as the drug maker agreed to pay $5.5 billion to Daiichi Sankyo to jointly develop 3 of the Japanese firm's candidate cancer drugs. Johnson & Johnson shares rose as the drug maker reported a new study found its psoriasis treatment, Trumfa, was effective on people across skin tones. Philip Morris jumped as the maker of Marlboro cigarettes beat earnings estimates from strong sales of electronic cigarettes and nicotine pouches. The US dollar was up versus the yen, but declined against the euro and pound. Most major cryptocurrencies traded higher. So that's basically at you very quickly. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the over 18,000, and I'm proud to say it's 600 subscribers now as we pushed over the next 100. I don't even know what happened. We had for 27 days -1 subscribers. The last 2 days, 106. So you really can never tell exactly what's quite going on and what you're going to do to make people happy. But I'm just glad I made you happy the last 2 days. Have a blessed afternoon, and thank you all for the unbelievable support. I'm going to go get the kiddos.